Hey guys, we got a surprise for you. If you're interested about surviving or getting through and navigating Mercury retrograde, this is a video for you. And if you don't know me already, I'm Ev Zervoudakis, founder of Holistic Healing Astrology, and I have a special treat for you. We got the one and only Gypsy, Sue Perry, that's going to help us with messages from the other side using her cards. And without further ado, here's Gypsy.
Hi, everyone. How are you today? If you like what you hear by the end of this and you want a full in-depth reading, you can always email me at sueperry1@gmail.com. Just leave a message there and I will get back with you and we will schedule your reading for you. So with that being said, let's give it to Ev and see where she goes with all of this astrology. Let's see what Ev's got to tell us today.
Well, what we're doing here is letting people know and joining forces that there are solutions. We don't have to moan and groan all the way through the Mercury retrograde, which is 3 weeks. What we're going to do is we're tapping in with our joint forces to see how we're going to get through this. What special messages are here for you? And if you're listening, then it's for you. So take what you will from Sue. I do readings, astrology readings, medium readings, but Sue and I have joined forces to help you navigate the planetary alignments. We're going to do this on a weekly basis, and then once a month, we'll do the whole month. But right now, there's so much going on between the Jupiter Uranus conjunction, and the Mercury retrograde and Pluto going into Aquarius and all this other stuff. We felt we need to give you guys a heads up. So Sue is going to start with the reading and she's going to help us maneuver and get through this Mercury retrograde. And I will keep my mouth shut. And if you guys have any questions, put them in the comments below. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, share the video with anyone that may need this. Okay? Go ahead, Sue. Throw those cards down. We need
Okay.
to see.
All right. Here we go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do two sets of cards. I'm going to do a regular deck of playing cards, and it is known as cartomancy. And what this is about your everyday life. This is about what's going on and what could possibly be coming up. The second deck I'm going to use, these are messages from Spirit, and it's giving you a little bit of spiritual insight on yourself and maybe what you need to look at, okay, or work on. Okay, so with that being said, I've smudged, been shuffling here. So let's see what Spirit has got to tell us.
Hold on. I'm sorry, Sue. What do you do to prepare? Because people don't know and they might do. Yeah, what does that mean, smudge?
I smudged with Palo Santo. It is a holy wood. So that's what I did. I smudged all of my cards. I smudged my area. I smudged me. So I made sure that I was clear and everything was done before I started this. Because I want Spirit to come through for you guys. Okay? So here we go. Let's see what Spirit has got to say, what you guys have got to look out for. This right here is about a choice. And actually, we're going to turn them like this because that's the way that it was. It is straight up. So that right there is about making a choice. You're going to have a choice to make. And this could have something to do with a woman who is very sharp-tongued. This woman means what she says and says what she means. So this could be a choice about a relationship right here. So we've got a choice. She's got to make a choice about a relationship and what's coming up. Now, this could also involve someone else. And the way that these two cards are facing, it looks like this woman is chasing this man. He's facing away from her. He looks like he has turned his back on love. So this is someone I feel that has absolutely turned their back on love. They're not looking for anything right now. And I'm going to do off the bottom of the deck. And this is what I call what you don't see coming. So off the bottom of the deck, we've got the Four of Clubs. And the Four of Clubs is a card of being stuck in a rut. Need to get out of that rut. Then you've got the Four of Hearts, and the Four of Hearts is about reevaluating relationships. It doesn't matter if it's mother, father, brother, sister, lover, friends. It's about reevaluating relationships and where they fit into your life. And fours are a number of stability. So I feel four legs on a table. So we've got stability right here because we've got 2 fours. And then we have this 8. So whatever's going on here, this is very emotional because in a regular deck of playing cards, this 8 of Hearts is about a close bond, marriage, a very deep love. So someone is reevaluating what's going on and where this relationship fits into their life. Excuse me. So they are going to, someone is going to have that heart-to-heart conversation, and they're going to have to make a choice. So look out. If this resonates with you, take it and run with it. And if it doesn't, you never know. Pass it on to someone else. It may resonate with someone you know, not just you. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to pull these up and I am going to look at the spiritual deck. And let's see what you guys got to look out for spiritually and what's coming up for you. So, come on, cards. One more. All right, so let's see what Spirit has got to tell you guys today. An invitation to connect. What I'm getting out of this card right here is Spirit is asking you to tap into that inner intuition, that gut feeling, because Spirit's saying, hey, come on, let's go ahead and get your intuition moving. So never be afraid of connecting with Spirit. And then here we've got the eternal now. The eternal now, it's asking you to live in the now. Don't live in the past. Don't live for tomorrow. Live for right now. Do things that make you happy. If you live in the future, it's going to cloud up things. So live in the now is what this is asking you. Ooh, a lot of you, karmic clearing. A lot of you are going to go through karmic clearing here. Karma is being cleared away for you, so you can go ahead and move forward. This is what Spirit is really telling you. So be prepared for a lot of things to come to an end, because with endings, we have new beginnings. So all of this clearing going on, it's asking you to live for today and in the eternal now. And it's also inviting you to connect to Spirit. Use your intuition, use your third eye, tap into your chakras, tap into whatever it feels for you. Okay. So that's what I've got for you. Oops, Spirit said one more from the deck. And this is what I call what you don't see coming. And this is actually, it came out reversed. So this is telling me that some of you really need to go ahead and ground yourself. So get out in nature. And if you have plants in your house and you can't get out in nature, go over there and grab a plant, touch a plant, because that keeps us grounded. Go outside during the day, at night, get into the woods, go to the river, go to the lake, go somewhere to ground yourself and spend some quiet time meditating, quieting your mind, because I feel that that's really going to help give you a lot of clarity. So that's what I've got for you today. So that's messages from Spirit.
I have a question, Susan, because Mercury is about communication, and
Yes.
retrograde means that the energy goes in. So we're not to be expressing out. What do you feel? What can you give us an insight about for computers breaking down? Because, Mercury retrograde is notorious for communication snafus and stuff like that. But that's because we're going against the energy of the retrograde. Retrograde means to go within. And your reading kind of uh, enhance that message. What else can you tell us on that note about preparing, like not going against that Mercury retrograde energy?
Well, when your computer stops and your phone stops, messages, all of that stuff happens with communication, just take a deep breath. Because what's going to happen, it's going to come back online. It's just for you not to do this at this particular time. So, and this is all about communication. And being that we're in Mercury retrograde right now, be very concise and exact with your words. Say exactly what you mean. Don't sugarcoat anything. And also another thing too is if you're going to sign any documents or anything, I would be very wary about signing documents. If you have to sign them, I would definitely reread them and reread them when you're awake and not before you go to bed.
Oh,
Look at it with a set of fresh eyes in the morning. If it's bothering you, go to bed. Wake up the next morning and continue it, because you will have a clearer and fresher mind and will be able to look at it through different eyes. So, and it's also about setting boundaries. If you're having that communication, you need to go ahead and set those boundaries within that communication. Be very clear and concise. And it doesn't matter how you have to convey it, whether it's through words or whether it's through body language. Just be sure that you are exact and clear with your communication at this time. Don't worry about the computers going snafu, because this is going to happen. Just let it go. And that's speaking about live in the now.
yeah.
So, when that happens with your phones, computers, just let it go and then come back to it later. It will start working again.
So to recap, for everyone that isn't really sure, spirit is alive and well, and it's just invisible. We can't see them, but they are living and they are here to guide us through this world that we live in.
Yes.
So that's how we operate. And we're here to teach you and help you in our small way so you could better understand the way this works. Now, Mercury retrograde is also a powerful time of not only communication, but we're all a little bit addicted to our social media.
Yes.
I could say I am a little bit. What are you getting from spirit on that note? And
On
then
that
we could
note, yeah.
close.
You need to disconnect from the everyday social media platforms. Give yourself a break. Don't unplug what I call from the mass consciousness, which is get off of social media.
How do you do that?
You got to be able to put your phone down, your computer down. You have to learn to say no. And don't sleep with these things beside your bed.
Why?
Because it just interrupts our sleep. You're sleeping next to something electromagnetic or, computer things, and they disrupt your sleep. I don't ever sleep with a cell phone or computer by my bed. Never.
I heard it does something to our brain. Is that true?
Yes. Yes, it does something to your brain, I feel, because these things are made with quartz crystals. So quartz crystals, they amplify everything.
Oh, that's why you can't sleep. When I
That's,
had a big ass
yeah,
quartz crystal in my room,
yeah.
and I was wondering why I couldn't sleep. It was huge. So I got it out of there and slept like a lamb.
Yes, because all of your crystals amplify, especially quartz crystals. They really, really amplify. Now, beside my bed, I like to keep a piece of shungite because that blocks all of the stuff and that absorbs stuff. I also will keep carnelian beside my bed. That absorbs negative energies and it transmutes it.
How about the selenite?
So I like selenite, but for me, selenite is more for clearing. Now, I do have a selenite wand, and this thing is beautiful, but I only use it for clearing people out and stuff like that. Beautiful selenite.
So if you sleep with it under your pillow, not a good thing?
No, I wouldn't sleep with that under your pillow. I wouldn't. You can sleep with it beside your bed, but I wouldn't put it up underneath my pillow.
Okay. Well, this has been really interesting. I hope you all enjoyed it, guys. We're going to continue this on a weekly basis, God willing, and let us know how we can help you in the comments. Let us know what other topics you'd like us to talk about. The next video is gonna be on the Jupiter Uranus situation, all of April, and stay tuned. Again, take care. All my love. Sue, you want to say
Yeah.
goodbye?
Yes, everybody, thank you. It has been a pleasure. And I thank you for looking in on this. And everyone have a wonderful